Good morning, my friends. This is F2F2, and this is what this is the second time I've done this. The first one was rejected by YouTube because I talked too long. It was 20 minutes, and I obviously rambled on a bit, so they said, no, don't want to know. So remember where we are: frustration to freedom. This is exactly what we're trying to solve together. You are following what I'm doing, and today the whole thing is the problem and you. And yes, my friends, the problem is usually us. We are the ones who make the problem, and this is what we've got to get over. Now, the first thing is you actually know there is a problem. So you are actually getting into the situation, confirming there is a problem, and then we have to find the solution. And the solution is usually here or here. It's in the mind. And remember, the mind, in my case, is in the left foot. Silly as it may seem, the mind is something that some call the soul, but in actual fact, it's just something that is in this wonderful body of ours, but we don't know where it is. But it's part of us, our being, and what we do. So all the time, we've got to be there available. Finding out how we can improve our minds, because this is what dictates what we do in life. So we've now got a problem. And this is the frustration we have in the business we are in, the things we have to do, the problems we have to solve. And we've got to get to the stage where we'll be able to do all that easily. Nothing in life is ever free, simple, but we can make it easy. This is what I want to do with you through this journey, and the journey is where I've been, what I've done, and how you can follow me to improve your situation and get to the situation and state where I am, where I'm very comfortable, very happy in what I have. And you can have that as well. So, first of all, my accent. I was born just outside Dublin and brought up in the situation of conflict. As far as youngsters are concerned, it didn't really matter because our parents are there protecting us and doing everything like that. But religion was always in the background, and we had to go through that, walk the tightrope and walk all the criticism and chanting and so forth that we got from kids at school, walking to school, walking to church, all these sorts of things. But it all came down to our upbringing in the fact that we were told that what we have and what we are doing is correct. And this is the sort of mindset we had to build up. And from my mum, I always got the talk that there's always someone worse off than you are. So taking that in mind, it was a case of, right, Mum, and away we'd go, just forget about it, and off you go. We were out to enjoy ourselves. Of course we were. That's as youngsters, that's exactly what we did. But in the background, it was always there, the fact that you were so well off, but we didn't realize it. I'd go out and play my marbles, and I'd have a game, and I'd win. Bring them home. Look, Mum, I've won all these. And she said, go and give them back. But I've won them. Yes, but now that boy cannot play because he's got no marbles. So give them back. So I'd have to go out and say, here you are, here's your marbles. Let's have a game. And I'd try to win it back again. That was all the learning process in the wonderful situation that we were in. Now what you have to do is first of all identify that the problem is there. There is a problem. And now we've got to get to the stage where we have to solve that problem. So identify what it is the stress or whatever. But invariably everything is starting up here. It's all in the mind. And we have to control what the mind is doing and what we can actually accept to solve the problems. So the mind, away we go, and we think, oh, there's nothing to that, or just think of something and do it. But then all this negative talk and everything that comes into you is what you have to overcome. Now, growing up as a kid, I got all the negative banter and everything like that. Through life, I was always Mick, Paddy, and all this sort of thing. The old Irish jokes and so forth. You rode the whole lot. You just accepted everything that came to you because you let it wash over. You just let it wash over, and that was it. So there was never a problem there as far as I'm concerned. I was happy with what I had, and I just got on with it. So once you accept that there's a problem, you then have to be able to solve that problem. And that's the beautiful thing about life, is when a problem comes up, it means you have the opportunity, yes, the opportunity to improve something. And that's exactly what you do in life, particularly when you're going to improve and get up to the top area to achieve your goals. You improve with every opportunity that comes along. So that's what we do here. We then get the problem and think, right, how am I going to solve that? And the first is negative thoughts. You cut out all those negative thoughts that come in and say, right, you can't do this, can't do that. No, that's wrong. The negative thoughts, you cut them all out and you think, this is the best way to achieve. The best way to achieve the result, the end result, or whatever it is, everything's positive. So when you get up in the morning, instead of listening to the news, which is depression and depressed and everything like that, all the problems around the world, thinking about them won't solve them, but it depresses you. And that's the wrong way to start. So you start with, forget about them, think about what you can do to solve the situation and the problems of others. And then you learn from the problems that others have. And being able to achieve that, that's the way that you can go forward. So remembering this, and remembering that I talk too long sometimes, I've got to get off and get out and improve your mind all the time. And you're improving by listening and helping, and that's what, but make your identity there. And all of these things build your character. And where's the character? It's your mind, it's your mindset, as we call it. And that's in my left foot, by the way. No, it isn't. How do you know? Where's yours? You have a mindset, you have a mind, you've now got to set it in a positive attitude. And the positive attitude means, yes, I will, I can, and this is how it's going to happen. Not a case of, oh no, that's too difficult. No. Negative thoughts, get rid, and do everything in a positive way. So now, here we go. We're on day 2. And from here, I want you to start thinking. Everything you think about is, what's the best way? What's the answer to that? What's the positive answer? And positive is the word that you're looking for. Negative, no. All the banter that came back to me, I could wash over it, and it was all the Paddies and Micks and everything, and in the end it was sir. But that's another story. And now, again today, you go out and see how you can improve the situation by being positive in everything you do. Okay, look forward to tomorrow. Bye.